The shotgun is the second weapon in ULTRAKILL. You can acquire the weapon in level 03, although you can obtain it early by beating the secret encounter in 02. Variants are bought at the terminal. The weapon currently has two variants, that being the core eject and pump charge. The core eject shotgun, also known as the blue variant, will fire a core from the weapon, which acts like a grenade. Holding down the alternate fire will increase the range at which the core is shot. When the core contacts an enemy or object, it will detonate, dealing 3.5 damage to anything in the blast radius. You can prematurely detonate cores by firing at them, in which the damage and radius will double. Shooting a core with the malicious rail cannon will deal 13.25 damage at point blank, before dropping off to 10.85 and finally 4.6. The radius of the blast will also be double the malicious rail cannon explosion. This has been dubbed nuking. Both Premature Detonations and nuking can send V1 across massive distances, with regular cores dealing 35 damage and nukes dealing between 35 and 50. The nuke variant of this boost is named Ultra Boosting. The pump charge shotgun, also known as the green variant, will charge the shotgun when using alternate fire, increasing the damage at each stage at the cost of accuracy. Stage 1 will increase the damage up to 4. Stage 2 will increase the damage up to 6. Stage 3 will instead replace the pellets with an overcharge explosion, dealing 10 damage. The overcharge explosion will fire directly in front of where the player is looking, dealing 50 self damage. This can be avoided by dashing at the correct time, using invincibility frames to skip damage. Overcharge self damage can also benefit the player, as the knockback from the explosion can launch them in a desired direction. This can be improved upon by dashing before the overcharge blast, which will only deal 33 self damage rather than the regular 50. This technique is called jam blasting. Let's move on to techniques that both variants can use. Swapping the variant of a gun will skip the reload animation. With shotguns, this can deal massive damage to close targets and large enemies. To do this, simply swap the variant after shooting. The closer the firing is to the swap, the more DPS will be outputted. I suggest rebinding the change variation button to something you can press easily. You are able to parry your own shotgun shots. This technique is called Projectile Boosting, also known as Pro Boosting. It will change one of the pellets into a fast explosive projectile that will deal 3.5 damage. You can repeat this back to back by swapping variants between parries. This requires great timing and can be chained up to 3 times, as the blue arm has a cooldown to prevent indefinite parries. From personal experience, I suggest not forcing the timing of a triple pro boost and instead practice to find what feels right. The difference between a perfect triple pro boost and a delayed one are minimal, and the chance of missing the parry window is reduced massively. A great alternative for projectile boosting is the rocket launcher, as it deals the same damage and fires only slightly slower. Firing a shotgun at point blank range will parry an attack when timed correctly. This will add 4 damage to the attack and add the plus parry style bonus to the player. Malicious face enemies will always take shotgun parry damage when at point blank, even when an attack is not parried. I hope this guide has helped some people learn the uses for the shotguns. They are amazing damage dealers when up close, and are great for explosion damage. Thanks for watching.